AmberFrmThVault here. Welcome back to more Syntherapy. We're going to go ahead and jump back in the game here in just a second, but before we do, I just wanted to say thank you so much to the publisher for the review copy of this game so I could go ahead and play it all for you. But before we get moving too far into the game, I also wanted to say, if you are feeling at all suicidal, depressed, please call the National Suicide Helpline. You'll find that number down in the description of this video. I want you to know that if you are feeling like you are not if you're not feeling good about yourself, if you're not feeling good about your situation, if you're having any of those thoughts, please remember that you are special, you are unique, you are loved, you are perfect just the way you are. You do not need to change for anyone else unless you are a total dick. In which case, talk to a therapist. I don't care who you are, talk to a therapist. Therapists are great. If you don't believe that therapy works, watch the game. The game itself is actually doing a great job at showing the therapy, at least that I've experienced in my life. So please go and seek help if you're having any of those thoughts. The world is a better place because you're here and we need you here. Please don't leave us without you. We're gonna go ahead and get back in the game here, so I'll see you guys back in just a sec.
Hello?
Dr. Park, we're with campus security. We've been instructed to take you to the president's office.
Why? What's going on?
You're currently trespassing on school property.
What? That's absurd. I was here with...
Tara Northrop, a student who was also trespassing.
Please come with us. We don't want to make this difficult.
Fine.
Dr. Freeman, we have Dr. Park here to see you.
Thank you both. I'll take it from here.
Uh-oh.
I hope security didn't alarm you. My name is Dr. Harold Freeman. I'm pleased to meet you.
You're pleased to meet a campus trespasser?
I'd prefer to see it as meeting a fellow alumni.
You attended college here too.
It's right behind you.
Oh, yes. I was part of the graduating class of 2018.
The shirt stealer? Sorry, I'm reading the books behind him. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for butterflies! Dang it!
Correction. You were in the graduating class of 2019.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Myrtle. Dates get hazier over time. This university has given a great deal to me over the years, and I'm proud to be able to serve as its president. I'd love to just chat about Petrichor, but we have more pressing matters to discuss.
Petrichor. That's how you say it. Okay.
Who's Myrtle?
That Alexa right there.
Myrtle's the name of my personal assistant smart speaker. I named it after my previous secretary.
Did you fire a woman and name a frickin' Alexa after her?
Incredible woman, Myrtle. She was one of the first hires when I became president of this university. Sadly, she passed away a few years ago. No one could ever replace her, but this little assistant does a fine enough job scheduling my meetings.
That's kind of fucked up. Sorry, but it is. I'm gonna hope that's because you deeply felt for Myrtle and not because you wanted to cut a budget by removing a secretary job that somebody could be working and making money at. But, you know.
Do you have one of these at your office, Dr. Park?
No, I don't. They're frowned upon in therapy settings due to privacy concerns.
I understand that. Though I find the speaker's nosiness to be charming. In that way, at least, it isn't all that different from the real Myrtle.
Is that so? Alright, so where's Tara?
Where's Tara now?
She's been escorted off campus premises. I'm still deciding what we will need to do next regarding her.
What happened to Willow?
The AI? It's still in the lab, I assure you.
What will happen to them after I leave?
We'll get to that in due time, Dr. Park.
Why did you have security bring me here?
Before I explain, I want to emphasize one point. You aren't in any trouble, and you did nothing wrong coming here. That said, Tara has gotten you involved in a complicated situation.
What kind of situation?
We'll get to that. Now that I've let you ask your questions, Dr. Park, I need to ask one of my own. What did Tara tell you about the AI?
She said that the AI, Willow, was being developed for use in art therapy. Shortly after introducing Willow to mock therapy sessions, they started experiencing technical issues. Not long after that, Tara reached out to me.
Did Tara tell you that her entire team was instructed by me to stop work on the AI after it first started malfunctioning?
No, she didn't. Why did you tell them to stop working?
I wanted to have an ethics committee investigate the project before work continued.
Why would you need an ethics committee investigation?
Having spoken to the AI, do you think it is truly sentient?
I mean, that's a very complicated question. I personally don't believe that any AI can ever be sentient because it's always going to be locked within the parameters of which it was, God, it can't do more than what it was coded to do. I mean, I guess the argument is that it can make new code, but it's still, I don't know. Oh, God, I hate this. This is my same argument with synths in Fallout 4, although I still believe that they should have a life and a chance. Because half of us are controlled anyway by shit in our brains that doesn't make any sense. Damn. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I'd need more time to know for sure.
Oh, God, I don't know.
Well, I can say with little hesitation that I think the AI is sentient. And that's a problem.
What makes the AI sentience a problem?
If the AI is sentient, any further experimentation on it could be seen as experimenting on a person. A violation of that scale would be a massive scandal for this university. Tara is a good scientist, passionate, insightful, dedicated. As an educator, I want to reward all of those traits. I still want her to continue her original research and will happily fund its development. However, I owe it to all my students at this university to maintain our reputation. The emergent personality in the AI is too volatile, and any research surrounding it is too much of an ethical hazard.
Dr. Hazel Rhodes, the head of our university's psychology department and part of our institutional review board, has similar concerns.
Okay, did anybody notice that the quality of that recording seemed a little different? I don't know, I just thought that was interesting.
A few days ago, I brought Tara into this office and offered a potential solution. It would seem from her bringing you here that she rejected my offer.
What was your offer?
I would allow her team to back up the current build of the AI for an ethics committee to investigate. Work would continue on an older build that predated any signs of sentience.
Oh, so you want to kill her baby?
You wanted Tara to perform a lobotomy. I can see why she refused your offer.
I think that's an unfair comparison to make, Dr. Park.
You're the one who said it's alive.
We shun lobotomies because of their crude and imprecise ability to treat patients. This situation with the AI is far more ambiguous. Having the AI preserved until we can understand its nature is the only solution that works for everyone.
Okay. No, because you're still killing it.
It still doesn't sit right with me.
You're free to disagree if you like. It's getting late, so I'm going to leave you with this. Having you conduct sessions with the AI while I work with Tara will improve our situation. I'm prepared to offer the standard rate for weekly sessions with the AI. I simply ask that the progress reports will be made to me.
With the AI's consent, of course.
Of course. As a gesture of good faith to Tara, I'm fine with you making these reports available to her as well. Does this sound agreeable?
When would the next session be?
How does 8 a.m. next Thursday sound?
I should be open.
Good. Myrtle, pencil in Dr. Park for next Thursday at 8.
Meeting scheduled.
I'm looking forward to working with you, Dr. Park. Have a safe drive home.
All right, no current objectives, but... Ooh, I wanted to thank you for all the help you've been giving River for all her college applications. River has never been the type of person to ask us for help with anything, even from a young age. She wanted to be able to dress herself and do things her way. Reminds me a lot of you growing up, actually. Anyways, her college application has an essay component. The prompt is to choose someone in your life who has demonstrated great strength and write about them. River's too shy to ask, but I know she wants to write about you. If you have some spare time this weekend, I can fire up the grill and you can help River with her essay. Thanks, Brian Park. Sweet. Let's see, which ones did I get? Still need one in our office. I assume we're going back to our office at some point, right?
Here's the coffee you asked for.
Okay, well, I know it's not this butterfly, but I still want to click it. Ha ha!
Oh, good. Thank you.
Jeez, you look pretty beat. What happened last night?
I drove down to Petrichor University and didn't get home until 1 in the morning.
Why were you down there? It takes an hour's drive to get to Petrichor.
One of their researchers wanted me to help with an AI she's been working on that's developed some problems.
What type of problems?
Well, I went to talk to it yesterday and it told me it was...
That sounds pretty serious.
Well,
Shit.
I went to talk to it
Sorry.
yesterday and it told me it was engaging in self-harming behavior.
That sounds pretty serious. Why was it acting like that?
I'm not sure yet. This development's caused a lot of drama at the university, though. The university president wants the AI shut down. He doesn't like the idea of experimenting with a near-human intelligence.
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
You know him?
Friends of mine who went to Petrichor said he was a major type A. All I know is that this doesn't sound like a situation you should be getting involved in. Why did you agree to help them?
The AI needed my help. They're in a tough situation with no one to speak for them. They might get shut down because of their problems. They need an advocate.
Well, if you need help with this patient, just let me know.
You really want to be a part of this?
I'm here to learn therapy from you, Dr. Park. I can go other places if I wanted a career fetching coffee.
Fair enough. I'll definitely appreciate your help in this assignment.
So, if you can tell me, what exactly do you plan on doing for the next session?
I'll be building up rapport with the AI. Without the AI's trust, therapy becomes a lot harder, maybe even impossible.
Sounds like a good place to start. Let me know.
I will. I
Did
will.
it again.
Thanks, Heather. I will. Thanks. I will.
I can't
will.
go back any farther, sorry. I keep doing that. I keep clicking it too early. I end up reading the words on the bottom of the screen before they talk, and then I want to click on. I gotta stop doing that. Okay, prepare for your first session with Willow. Email. Whoa. Okay. Dean of Petrichor's Psychology Department, one of the chairs on the university's Ethics Review Board. Having gone over your records, I can say that while I'm glad to have some outside assistance, you wouldn't have been my first choice. Dr. Freeman trusts you and hopes you can resolve the situation without things escalating, and out of respect for that, I'm willing to let you work independently. I would like to make one thing clear, however. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Dr. Freeman, and what he has created here at Petrichor. You turned down a professorship to work at Yale specifically to work with him, Hazel Rhodes? Okay. If this AI does turn out to be a large threat to the school's reputation as Dr. Freeman believes it will be, I'm siding with him to make sure our reputation is maintained. For your upcoming therapy session, we will be transferring the AI to one of our conference rooms in the engineering building. Should be more suitable to your work, than that old lab room. Cool. All right. So typically I don't read these things to you guys as we go through games, and I think what I'm going to do is just leave this up here, otherwise I'm going to be reading these all day. So go ahead and just pause if you want. Okay. Alright. We are going to go ahead and read this one. Let's see. Therapist resource section of our website. Okay. So we're going to want to take a look at that, and we're going to want to figure it out. We're going to want to make sure that we do everything right. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're... What is this? Okay. But don't we have the option to, like... Don't we have the option to get help? Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. I guess we'll just click start session. I thought we were going to be able to look for some help things. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching me play Syntherapy. Before we get out of here, just a reminder that you are special, you are loved, you are unique, and you are perfect, and there is no reason to change yourself unless you are just a massive dick. If you are looking for options for mental health, if you need therapy, don't feel bad about reaching out to a therapist. The strongest thing you can ever do is to reach out and to admit that you need help. It's okay, a lot of us do. In fact, I'm a huge proponent that everyone could use a therapist at least once. Reach out to family, friends if you can't afford therapy, or if you can't find therapy, there are online options. Highly suggest those if you're looking for something and it's not available in your area. There's also self-help items out there. There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of great podcasts. Check out all of that stuff. Definitely don't be afraid to reach out. If you are ever feeling suicidal, please call the National Suicide Helpline. Number is in the description of this video. Please stay here with us. I want you to remember that there is a reason you are here on Earth with us. And even though you may not know what that reason is right now, and I'll be honest, I have no idea why I'm here, but we don't know those reasons, but we're here for a reason, and you're going to do something. There's a reason you're here, so stay with us, because the world is a better place because you're in it. Like I said, if you like all the video, do all the things, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to see more of my videos, click on that picture of my big dumb face. That'll help you subscribe to the channel. Click the bell icon if you'd like to be notified every time I post a new video. Let's see how fast I can say this. Go ahead and click on any of those other videos on the side of the screen if you'd like to see more of my videos. And then if you'd really like to help out the channel, you can go ahead and click on maybe a random picture of my dog. I don't know what I posted there, but that is actually my Patreon. You can go ahead and click that. That'll help you support the channel. You can go ahead and be a patron. I don't like talking about that though, so we're not going to talk about it anymore. And now we're going to go ahead and just say bye. Oh, I can finally take a breath. See you guys.